So this is the season finale for Power Season 5, Episode 10. I really enjoyed this episode. There was so much that happened. Like, I had so many notes, but I just decided to just, get what I could get out that I thought that was, the highlights of this episode. So we know that, Angela is getting questioned by the DOJ, which is like Sachs and Mock and them. And she has a lawyer there. I think that was the guy that she used to talk to in season 1. I think they had something in the past. I can't really remember, but let me know in the comments if you remember that. And she doesn't really say anything, and I'm happy about that. Like, Angela's kind of, she's iffy, so I can never like give her 100%. I can't really trust her like that. But she did better this season. Like last season, I wanted her dead more. And this season, like she kind of warmed up to me only because she was on our side. But still, we can't trust her 100%. But anyway, so Terry pops back up. He ends up meeting with Tasha. Well, it runs up on her pretty much because she didn't know where he was. Nobody knew where he was. And, he's trying to apologize to her. And she's just like, whatever, you played me. Like, she keeps it pushing. She tells him to just, stay away from her or whatever. But we know that's not going to happen. But everyone ends up meeting at their old high school, I guess. And I kind of liked it for a minute to see them all together. And, Angela's trying to, talk about the whole RICO case and how they're all implicated. And as she was breaking down how they were implicated, I was just like, damn, like, this is, like, going to be, like, a lot. They're going to have to put a lot of work in to try to, not get caught. Like, each and every one of them, has to really put in some work. And I was just like, I don't know if I see it. I don't think I can, like, see them all just getting away with it. Like, we've seen Ghost get away with, that murder charge, and him going to jail and all that. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't think they're going to get off scot-free. But anyway, they basically say that the DOJ, they need a witness. The DOJ is also having their own meeting, and they decide that, they need a witness. And at that time, I was thinking about that girl that used to wear those sneakers. They killed her boyfriend, Miguel, and I was wondering, like, damn, we haven't seen her in a couple episodes, and she was supposed to be working with them, the feds, to get Ghost because she remembered his voice. So I was just like, damn, what happened? So I was like, okay, so we sewing up loose ends. She's going to pop back up. So I was a little worried about that. But I'm like, but she doesn't connect them to Sandoval and I guess Lobos now. But, I mean, that'd be a whole nother charge for Ghost. I'm like, damn, they just got Ghost in so many different ways. Like, it's going to be really, really hard, I think, for him to get out of this one. So Dre is like, having sex with his baby mother. And the Jimenez, I think, they run up in the crib and, try to kill him. And he ends up, shooting them. And the baby mother even jumped in and got at him. And they, he made it out or whatever. But now Dre is like all super scary. He's worried about Alicia Jimenez now. So, it ain't looking really good for Dre. Mock meets with Tate, and I was like, I was trying to think of ways that they can try to solidify their case against, Tommy and everybody, and I thought about Tate, and then they brought Tate into the fold and tried to get him to be an informant, and I think Tate is going to do it, like, because he doesn't really want to be involved with Ghost like that. His whole plan was to use Ghost, to make himself look good so he can become governor. So I really don't see why he wouldn't flip on Ghost. Even a little bit of dirt on him. I mean, since, Mock is talking about the dirt that they have on him with the audits and stuff. I mean, pick one. You know what I mean? He's basically implicated in some wrongdoing, 2 ways. So I don't know what choice he's going to make, but I think he should probably just flip on Ghost. I mean, they don't like each other. What else? So Tasha and Keisha. Tasha, everyone's trying to make sure that their people stay loyal to them. And, we're having this whole conversation with Keisha again. I'm just like, here we go again. Keisha acting like she don't want to be down. And I'm like, is Keisha really serious? Like, is she really, like, ready to just go off on the sunset with Tommy and just say fuck Ghost and Tasha like that? But when I do listen to her plea, I'm like, okay, well, Tasha, she hasn't been a good friend to her, but she hasn't done her wrong either. I mean, the hair salon business, like, it's gonna stay afloat messing with Tasha because Tasha got the money. You know what I mean? If she did need anything on that, and she got her. So I don't know. I mean, their relationship is real rocky right now. But I think Keisha's being like a little disloyal because she's all up into Tommy. Like she want to be Tommy and Tasha and Ghost so bad. Like I'm not really feeling that. But anyway, she says she ain't gonna snitch or whatever. She ain't gonna snitch on Tasha. But if Tommy wasn't in the picture, she'd say fuck Tasha. Seriously. So Terry and, Tasha meet up, and Tasha's trying to, sway him into, not, well, being on her side or whatever. And like, I was like, can you tell that she's like faking this whole thing? Like she's into him again. But anyway, yeah, he wants her to flip on Ghost. And I'm just like, I mean, you tried that with her before, and she was not about that life. Like, that's her kid's, father. So I just don't see how he sees that she would do that. You know what I mean? Like, I know Ghost did a lot. He may know some of the stuff that Ghost did, but that's still, the children's father. So I don't see her doing that so easily, and I'm glad that she isn't. So there's a lot of flipping this episode. So we have Terry wants Tasha to flip. Sax, runs up on Keisha, wants her to flip on, Ghost and, I guess Tasha. And, Sax wants Tommy to flip on Ghost. And Proctor wants Ghost to flip on Angela. And the DOJ wants Angela to flip on Ghost. So, like, this whole episode was just trying to see who would flip, who's loyal, or whatnot. And, I mean, I like the way they did it. But, I mean, we just knew that Ghost wasn't going to flip on Tommy. Tommy wasn't going to flip on Ghost. If anything, Tommy's going to find his own way to handle it. And it's not going to be with the feds involved. So, whatever. Proctor tries to get, Ghost to flip, with saying that, Angela is out for herself and he needs to be out for himself. And I'm just like, Proctor had some little, idea, which was to have Silver say what Teresi called Tommy, and Tommy ordered the hit or whatever, or something like that, and make Silver look like a liar. And I was just like, that's just gonna be too messy. So I'm glad he didn't really do that. But he does tell him that they want him for Lobos now and Sandoval. And then Tate and Ghost meets up again. And he basically lets him know, like, yo, I gotta let you go, because the feds is looking into Tommy. And I know Ghost is looking at him like, now they looking into me, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But anyway, he goes along with it. And he's like, no, you need to, announce you're gonna be the governor, like, today, because I held up my end of the bargain. You need to hold up yours. So I didn't think he was gonna do it, but he actually got his ass up there and announced that he was running for governor. Then we see the sneaker girl in the crowd, all teary-eyed and, all this. I'm just like, here we go again, like, this bitch. I just want her to disappear. Like, I just want Ghost to lay eyes on her so he can, like, kill her and just be done with that. Because he will. But, what else? So, Dre tells 2-Bit, that he's going to snitch because he made a deal with Angela to basically say that the Jimenez ordered the hit on Sandoval. And he'll get into witness protection. He just tells 2-Bit that he's not going to do that. He's actually going to snitch and actually say it was Ghost. So he can still get, witness protection. Because he's scared of the Jimenez. He sure is. He wasn't even that scared of Ghost in them, but he's scared now. 2-Bit is funny. Like, why is this guy on this show? He can't act. And those faces that he makes, oh my God. I'm like, oh, he's so whack. Like, the little, like, he does this with his face. Whatever. Someone must like him. Maybe the director of the show, because why is he young? He cannot act. But anyway, moving on. So Tasha does confront Silver about, you know, him working with the feds. And he's saying, I did it because, you know, I want to protect you because you're innocent and blah, 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 blah. And she finds a way to woo him back in. They start kissing. They start fucking on the thing. And next thing you know, we see a ghost, you know, looking all pissed as hell, watching them fuck on the side of the car. I was like, okay. I don't know how you felt about that. And, oh, 2-Bit also ends up meeting with Tommy. And he tells him that, you know, Dre and Ghost had a deal. And the deal was, you know, he would kill Jason and Dre will kill Jason and Ghost will kill the Jimenez dude, Diego. Tommy didn't know that, so, you know, he's pissed to find that out. I was waiting to see when he would find that out, but he finds out, and, you know, he's pissed. So they decide they are going to kill Dre or whatever. And then Dre thinks he's meeting with Angela, but it ends up being a whole shootout, which I think he thought that was the Jimenez crew again. But it was actually Tommy and 2-Bit and their crew, which I'm glad, because I thought that was Ghost. I didn't know that was 2-Bit, but anyway, this van runs up, and I guess it's that guy William, I think, that Angela was talking to, and he gets him to sign real quick that it was the Jimenez. I was like, damn, it's weird to see Dre all like unraveled and all scary and shit, you know, ready to sign papers and snitching and shit. I was just like, okay. Whatever. They're just keeping Dre alive and out of the situation so he can come back next season and get back on with his bullshit. The MC Light is Silver's lawyer. And they talk about, you know, Dre signing the paper saying that the Jimenez was the one that killed Sandoval, whatever. And, you know, Mock is pissed off and Sax is pissed off. Mock ended up just quitting. He's just like, you know, I'm just take that job and, you know, good luck, Sax. And he just pisses off. I was like, okay, this is getting a little crazy. I didn't think Mock was going to quit like that. I didn't even think he was seriously thinking about, like, moving to another position because I thought he wanted Angela's position, but I guess not. So Sax comes to Tommy's place, and he plays the recording of Terezi saying that he would snitch on Tommy. He doesn't have anything on Tommy, that he'll give them ghosts. And I was just like, oh God. But I just like, okay, so he didn't snitch on you, but he did still snitch on ghosts. Like, snitching, period, is just not cool, right? And in their line of work. So why did it matter if it was him snitching on ghosts or him? If to me it's one and the same. Like, Ghost is like your brother. And just because Ghost didn't tell you about Jason, that ain't no reason to go kill him. Like, Tommy be wildin'. Anyway, so Tasha and Tommy act like they were gonna go kill Angela. And they confront her about, you know, basically they think she broke the team to just look out for herself, which I can understand why they felt that way with everything that happened, the way Ghost ended up telling Vincent about the pictures and all of that. And she says that, you know, the pictures was taken by her phone, which shows Sax's desk in the background. So, you know, it'll come back to her, which they know will come back to him. So they decided to just let it rock. They'll get at her later. And I guess Silver was missing. And, you know, that's another reason why Tasha was like, you know, you playing for yourself. And I was like, I couldn't really see why they felt like she was, you know, playing all, you know, both sides and looking out for herself. I could definitely understand that. I wouldn't really care if they killed her. So anyway, Angela and Ghost meet up. And she thinks he killed Silver. He says no. He thinks that she's the witness. She says no. You know, I thought he was going to kill her. He didn't. She looks up. They're kissing. Tommy's up there. He's trying to kill Ghost, but she moves him out the way, and then he shoots her. I guess. I mean, I just wish that she would have got killed last season. So I'm not really shocked. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.